Hey guys, in today's lesson video, I'm going to talk about how to gain accuracy and distance in one simple lesson. And that's two things that every amateur golfers want. So hopefully this lesson video will really help out. So in today's lesson video, I'm going to give you guys the easiest way to square up the club face and the easiest possible release humanly possible. So what I want to get at is that before I start the lesson, I didn't hit a golf ball yet. So let me hit one golf ball and let's see where the golf ball goes. Let's get an effortless, smooth golf swing. And let's just see where this one goes. Around 196 yards and a nice little baby draw, almost just a straight shot. So very effortless, and the golf ball went a good distance with a 7-iron. So let's talk about what I try to do. So if you're a golfer that has to play, let's say for example, tomorrow, and the golf ball just keeps on missing off towards the right, first off, we're not gonna have the accuracy because we're gonna slice everything off towards the right, and we're also not gonna have the distance. So what I wanna get at is that if we talk about how to release the golf club, the easiest way to square up the club face is that from the face-on golf swing, what we have to do is the golf club has to come all the way towards the ground. The golf club has to fall all the way towards the ground, because what happens is that naturally when golfers are very tensed up, the two things that they really do wrong is that when they're very tensed up and when they want to hit the golf ball a far distance, so for example, if you have a big round with your buddies tomorrow, everyone wants to hit the golf ball far. There's not a single person that says, oh, I have a big round tomorrow with my buddies, I want to play very well, so I'm going to hit this very smoothly and I'm going to hit this very soft. No one thinks that way. Everyone wants to hit the golf ball 300 yards. So what happens is that for the face-on golf swing, the two mistakes that every amateur golfers make is that they want to hit the golf ball so badly, they want to hit the golf ball out 200 yards, 300 yards, 400 yards so desperately. What they do is their upper body opens up very quickly, or their arms tends to lift up all the way towards their follow-through position. So they're muscling through the shot. So instead what we want to do is from the top of our backswing, we want the golf club head to just drop towards the ground. We want the club head to drop towards the ground. So whatever happens to the top of the backswing, the reason why the golf club got to a higher position is, yes, because of our natural geometry to the top of the backswing, but it's because we folded our right arm, and it's because we cocked and hinged our wrist to the top of the backswing. So whatever happens to the top of the backswing, the amount of angles we folded and created with our wrist, we have to let all of those angles out towards the golf ball. But the good thing about that is that if we let the golf club come all the way down, in this position right here, if we just everything comes down, the power is going to be there, because that's one of the easiest ways to create power in the golf swing. We have to be hitting down on the golf ball. We got to hit down on the golf ball. All the angles that we created has to go all the way towards the golf ball. But another thing that happens is that if we let the golf club fall all the way towards the ground, what happens is that the club face naturally squares up, and that's the easiest way to square up the club face, and that's the easiest way to release the golf club. Because even in this position right here with the golf ball going very straight, I didn't think about having that supinated release. All I thought about was dropping the club head all the way towards the ground. So what happens is that it helps us being very relaxed, because if you're not relaxed, the club head is not going to drop all the way towards the ground. And if the club head drops all the way towards the ground, the power and the energy of our club head, the weight of the club head is going to run into the back of the golf ball, which is going to help us get more distance, and the contact and the compression is going to be there. And more importantly, if we just drop the club head, the club face is going to fall to a dead square position. There's not a single golfer that I've seen in my personal game and in my personal lessons that if they drop the club head, nobody drops the club head with an open club head. If they drop the club head, it always naturally falls dead square towards the golf ball. So the easiest way to think about it is that if you're hitting the golf ball off towards the right for a right-handed golfer, it's mostly because the club head is not falling all the way down towards the ground. So all you have to feel like is that to top of your backswing, get into a good top of the backswing position, and coming down, make sure that the club head falls all the way towards the ground, and I guarantee you that the club head is going to square up, and we're going to be hitting the golf ball in a very good position. So if you have troubles with squaring up the club face, or have trouble hitting very compressed golf shots, make sure that the energy of the golf club goes all the way towards the ground, towards the golf ball, and we're dropping the club head towards the ground, and that's going to help you gain more accuracy, because the club face is going to always fall dead square towards the golf ball, and it's going to also help you gain distance. So if you guys like the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person and online lessons, I'll leave all the information in the description below. Thanks guys.